Okay, it's been a minute since the last video. I've been down, I've been sick, but not down and out. I'm back, feeling a lot better than I have been in the past, I don't know, 10 days. So we're back at it, and I was going to come to you today and bring you another segment of knowledge. I was going to drop some knowledge from Traffic Secrets. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about something a little bit more important that might be a little bit more timely. If you want a copy of this book, I'm going to put a link in the description. Go get yourself a free copy of Traffic Secrets. I've been doing a few videos about this book and about important elements to help you grow your business. Today, I'm going to talk to you about resistance. Most people would call this goals and dreams and tasks, which are all combined together. But today I want to talk to you about resistance because yesterday something happened that is so common. And it happened in my own life. I'm going to share with you a personal story. I'm going to share also another story of someone else, a client in my life. So first of all, I want to let you know something. There's something in another book called The War of Art, not the art of war. We're not here studying about war, even though there's a lot of that going on right now. What we're talking about is the war of art, the art within you, the creativity that's within you, the message that's within you. In the book, it talks about a very powerful and real experience. I'm going to use the word experience, a real experience that happens when you are building your business, going towards your goals and dreams. When you set an intention to go do something, all of a sudden, miraculously, things start coming in the way. Things start happening. I'll give you a few examples. Well, let me just give you a few of my own experience recently. The internet went out for all day, right? You have a plan, you have an intention. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, the internet goes out. You go to a local cafe. The cafe has no power. Internet is out, right? You go somewhere else. Oh, the car breaks down. There's a flat tire, right? The engine's not working, whatever it may be. Oh, the kids are getting out of school early, out of school early today, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. And you know what you'd find is, or you'll look for naturally, is to blame that situation, that experience. You'd blame it like, oh, this is what's got in the way. This is what's happened. This got in the way. And you start blaming things throughout the day, throughout the week. Oh, then days and weeks go by and nothing gets done. This is actually, I'm going to give with you a strategy of how to avoid this and how to actually get things done while you're going through this horrible experience. But the reason why this happens is because naturally resistance comes in the way when you set an intention to get things done, one of your goals. In the book, he talks about resistance as the dark side, the devil, evil trying to stop you from achieving your goals. I really agree with that. I do, because whenever you are trying to pursue your mission, your goals, your dreams, naturally something comes in and wants to stop it. That's what it's going to feel like. And it may come in different dimensions, right? In different objects, different people, may come through people, situations. But the reality is resistance is going to show up no matter what, because it wants to stop you. Its whole intention is to stop you from achieving your goals and your dreams. That's the whole point of resistance. It's to put a blockade, a wall, say, no, you can't do this. And this is why I want to give you a tip. I want to give you a piece of solution. This is why I tell all my clients, when you are going towards your goals and dreams and you are setting up your tasks for your business on the weekly plan, don't allocate the weekend or don't allocate like a Saturday or Sunday to work, 5 hours in your business. No, don't do it that way. What you want to do is spend 10 hours a day. Yeah, 10 hours a day. No, you want to spend 10 minutes a day working on your business. 10 minutes a day. If it's writing one page of your book, write that one page. If it's recording one podcast, record that one podcast for 10 minutes. If it's making a video, then record that video, that 10-minute video, whatever it may be. But what you want to be doing is one thing a day, even if it's for 10 minutes. And just keep being consistent with that over and over and over again. When you do that, you'll naturally see the snowball effect. You'll start seeing more and more things get done, more and more things get achieved because you have put into motion the action steps towards getting that done. if you don't, what ends up happening is you get to that one day you've allocated 4 or 5 hours to, the Saturday, and all of a sudden life gets in the way, or you go down information content rabbit hole. You start getting on maybe social media, you start getting on YouTube, one video leads to another, one podcast to another, and all of a sudden you find yourself lost in content oblivion. And you can never find your way because you're going down this rabbit hole. Let me tell you, I have experienced this numerous times in my own life and tried to say, how can I conquer this? How can I break this down? How can I avoid this? Why does this keep happening? And I had to set up parameters. There's things you can do. Actually, there's tools you can use in your own life to get this done, to conquer these things. I'll give you one easy tool right now in your phone, whether you have an Android, Samsung phone, or maybe you have an Apple iPhone, whatever it may be. I have both phones. I have a Google Pixel phone and I have an Apple phone. There's a feature in my Apple phone called Focus. This focus feature, you can actually block off apps, phone calls. Heck, you could just use airplane mode, for crying out loud, if you want to. But if you use the focus feature, you can actually narrow it down to certain things that happen. So for example, when I get to my office, the only people that can call me is my family, and that call will come through. However, no one else can. My phone won't even ring. These are really cool techniques. The point is, and I don't want to drown you in these tools, what I want to share with you is know where the problems are, and you ask yourself, what tool can I use, or how can I avoid being distracted from what I need to get done? What can I do to avoid myself, to avoid distraction? In the beginning, you might not need a tool or a software. Maybe in the beginning, it's just getting alone, putting your phone on airplane mode. Hey, I need 30 minutes to block off. Maybe it's doing it in your car, whatever it may be. You just have complete focus. That's the intention. Then later on, you can automate it. But that's what you want to do, is block off that time, that 10 minutes a day. And you'll be surprised that what ends up happening after you start spending 10 minutes a day, as you get more time, you'll get so excited about your progress, you end up going from 10 minutes to 15 minutes to 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and it just increases over time. And this is because now you're seeing traction. What happens if you save all your energy for the project, okay, or your goal, your dream? You save it for a Saturday for 4 hours or a Sunday. What ends up happening is you'll get deflated if you don't get what you want done. You'll get deflated. You'll say, "Oh my God, I there goes my Saturday. I got distracted. What did I do today? What did I achieve? What did I get done?" And that is because you didn't get any source of achievement done. So just be mindful of those moments. Even if you do get a Saturday of 5 hours, at least you will have mastered how to block off time, and you have mastered how to defeat resistance. And when you're going through the mode of resistance, and resistance is showing up, you have to manage your emotions, how you feel during that time. Don't get deflated. You have to say, no, I need a small win. I need to win at something today. I need a win today. You need to have one win every day. Think about that. You need to have one win every day. So what is that win for you? Now, in this game, it could be calling a prospect. It could be jumping on a strategy session. It could be creating a piece of content, writing an article, writing a page of your book, right? Creating a podcast, whatever it may be. But you need to have a small win every day of your business, because otherwise it's not going to get you too close to that point that you want to be at. So you have to have that win, and it will create a snowball effect of excitement, and it creates momentum in your business. So with that said, know that resistance is real, know that it's there, know that you need to do something about it. You need to organize your life to have those small wins every day, and that you can plan out your outcomes, your desired outcome. You can plan it out and win when you follow a similar plan. There's a tool that I absolutely love. I want to give you one piece of software that I absolutely love that has helped me achieve more of my goals than ever before, and staying on track, because I've used a bunch of different softwares over the years. I've used pen and paper. I've used all kinds of stuff. But my favorite one, and it's a free app, and there's a paid version as well. I do use the paid version because I believe that if I want to get the most out of something, I need to pay for it. I use an app called Todoist. I'll put a link in the description. And what I love about this app is the ease of use and how simple it is to put in tasks and manage projects with it. Now, it's not the best project management software app. It really isn't. However, it's the most easiest to use when getting started in this business. And listen, I like it simple. I don't like to overcomplicate this stuff. I like my software simple, something that something that my parents would use, something that I could recommend to my parents and say, you know what, this is so simple, it's so easy, just use this, right? That's how I like to live my life. I don't like to overcomplicate things. Once it gets too complicated, I start like mentally bailing out. So I want to share that with you as well. And this way, you can look at your list and say, all right, what do I need to get done today? And that's what I love about it. The best part about this app is you can set up reminders and deadlines. The deadline feature is my favorite. Reminders and deadlines. And you can also set up them based on location. So when you reach a certain location, it will ping your phone. It's so great. Anyway, those are the little things of excitement that get me going to get things done. All right. So with that being said, just be mindful that resistance is real. Resistance is there to show up. And if you want to learn more about resistance, then you're going to want to check out the book, The War of Art. The War of Art. I'll see you in the next video.